Dear students, in my last lecture we discussed about the concept and nature of planning. Today we are going to discuss about the importance of planning. There are various importance, or we can say the planning contributes to the organization in a various ways, such as number 1, primacy of planning. Planning precedes all other managerial functions. Since managerial operations in organizations, staffing, directing, and controlling, these all are designed to support the accomplishment of organizational objective. So planning logically precedes the execution of all the managerial function, although all the functions intermesh in practice as a system of action. Planning is unique in that it establishes the objectives necessary for all groups' efforts. So, all of the functions which are performed to achieve the objectives set by the planning process. Second importance is planning is offset to offset uncertainty and change. There is a continuous change in the environment, and the organization has to work in accelerating change. So the this change is reflected in both tangible and intangible forms. Tangible changes are in the form of changes in technology, market forces, government regulation, etc. Intangible changes reflect in changes in attitude, values, cultures, etc. So, in order to cope up with the requirement of such changes, organization must look ahead for its future course of action, which is basically provided by planning process. So planning does not stop changes in the environment but gears the organization to take suitable action so that it is successful in achieving its objective. Next importance is to focus attention and objectives. Planning focuses on organizational objectives and direction of action for achieving these objectives. Sometimes people in the organization may not be specific about its objectives because lack of clarity and precise definitions. For example, often we can take profit as the objectives of business organization. It is too abstract to be pursued. In order to enforce managerial action, this should be defined more precisely when planning action is taken. These objectives are made more concrete and tangible. So the objectives are defined in more meaningful terms so that managerial actions are possible. For example, even if the organization objective is profit earning, planning activity will specify how much profit is to be earned, looking into all facilitating and constraining factors. The next importance of planning function is to help in coordination. Though all managerial function leads to coordination in the organization, real beginning is made at the level of planning stage. Well considered overall plans unify interdepartmental activities and consequently restrict the area of freedom in the development of purely departmental plan. Thus we can say various departments works in accordance with the overall plan and harmony is achieved. So it is true to say that coordination is essence of management and planning is the base for it. Planning is also the fifth importance is planning helps to control. Control involves the measurement of achievement of events against plan and the correction of deviation to assure the achievement of objectives as set by the plans. So thus control is exercised in the context of planning action as standards against which actual results are to be compared are set up through planning. At the control stage, an attempt is made to monitor the performance of continuous basis so that immediate action is taken if anything goes wrong. Planning is also helpful to increase organizational effectiveness. Planning ensures organizational effectiveness in several ways. The concept of effectiveness is that the organization is able to achieve its objectives within the given resources. Thus, for effectiveness, it is not only necessary that resources are put to the best of their efficiency, but also they are put in a way which ensure that maximum contribution to organizational objectives. In fact, this can be done by taking appropriate planning. So, planning states the objectives of the organization in the context of given resources. Therefore, we can say each resources of organization has a specific use at the particular time. This planning, along with control, ensures that resources are put in action in a way in which these have been specified. If this is done, organization will achieve effectiveness. There are various steps in planning. Uh, I I'm we can say that there are 8 steps which involves in the planning. This is like first, perception of opportunities, establishing objectives, planning premise, identification of alternatives, evaluation of alternatives, choice of alternative plans, for formulation of supporting plans, establishing sequence of activities. These are 8 stages. We will discuss about the all the stages or steps of planning in detail in my next lecture. Thank you.